Hello everyone, welcome to Aurelia's Crafting Ideas. I have a Dollar Tree haul and let me show you all the treasures I picked up. I decided to pick up some mesh. This is the Patriotic Deco Mesh and they're $1.25. They are 6 inches wide by 5 yards. So I picked up 6 of these. This is the one that has all the 3 colors for Patriotic, the red, white, and blue. So I got those. I want to make a wreath with those is why I picked them up. So besides those, I picked up other stuff too. Look at this. I found this. These are salt and pepper shakers. And you get 6 of them. But I picked it up because I thought it was absolutely adorable. So let me show you what I mean. Look at this. Aren't they the cutest little things ever? Now, you can use these for salt and pepper, of course. So, and then this is the tips has 6 holes on all of them. So it doesn't really matter which you put salt on, which is pepper. But it's all a plastic in case you're wondering. But it does look like glass, right? Look at that. Isn't that cute? I want to do something with this. It won't be salt and pepper I put in here. It'll be something else. But I thought it was absolutely adorable, so I picked up one package. And I found these in the summer party goods. You know, at the very entrance. So, I don't know. It's probably something you might find over with the regular party items too, in case you can't find it with the summer goodies. But how adorable. I do love Dollar Tree. They do give us some cute items, right? Adorable. So got that one. I also found these. These are essential oils. I found the lavender. It says 100% pure and natural essential oil lavender. It is 0.27 fluid ounce. So here's the lavender. And then I found the tea tree oil. These are always good to have on hand. You never know when you need tea tree oil or lavender. So you can use these as medicine, I heard. Or you can use them in like making cleaning products, or you can just use it for aromatherapy. Multiple uses on these, so I like those, and I like it that they are 100% pure oil. I also picked this up. This is a washi tape, and it is light blue with the little spirals. How cute, right? I like it. Nice. And see, I needed another notepad to scribble on, so I just picked this up. They had this available for me, so I went ahead and just grabbed that one. It didn't matter what cover it was. At the moment, I'm not too particular, so I picked this up. This is a 5.5 by 4 inches, and you get 180 sheets. It's a good quantity of writing paper in there. Look at that. Isn't that neat? I love these little notebooks. So I picked that up. And then I also picked this silicone mold up. And I picked it up because it has the square molds. And I needed that for a project. I thought I had it already, but you know what? I don't. So, yeah. And this is what you get. You get a big square, a little square, then you get some rectangles. You get circles and ovals, and then you get the round one with the little hole in the middle, and pizza puzzle, and then you get teardrops, and I don't know what shape that is. It's really not a half circle. I don't know. Like a mushroom top. You see that? It's not completely half round. It's like an odd shape to it. But I mean, it would make an excellent mushroom top, right? Look at because of the way it's shaped. And if you don't like these little tubes going through your product, just cut those off. But I do need mine, so I want to leave the little holes on mine. But yeah, that's another option if you don't like something on a mold. Just cut that off. It's because it's plastic, right? And then I found more of these. It says Zen Aesthetic Wall Collage Kit. And this is Zen. And you get 30 sheets in here. Let's see. And then these have glossy surface, so just put in, just so you're aware. Look at that. Aren't they pretty? Look at that. I love those. I wish it was a matted finish, but that's okay. I will work with this. Oh, pretty flower. Look at that one. Isn't that neat? Be still. She's in. Bonsai. Oh, got a bunch of garden features. Aren't they pretty? Look at that. The rocks. More flowers. Waterfall. Wait, there's another one there. There we go. But how pretty are these? Nice. I like them. And I only found the one, so I went ahead and picked that up. And then I found this one. This one is the Bright Brilliant. And you also get 30 of these. Oh, look at this, blueberries. Oh, did I tell you my blueberries are starting to turn purple? Well, it gets red and then purple and then turns blue. But I did harvest some during the week. Oh, look at this. That's so cute. So I love fresh blueberries. Oh, can't wait to get some more. Look at that. So certain years I will share with the birds, but this year I'm being stingy. So I had to cover my blueberries to keep the birds off, at least for the first harvest. Once I get that first full harvest, I'll go ahead and take the cover off and let the birds have their fun. Look at this. Oh, this is such a pretty color here, like purple. You know, when I was little, we had this tourist stop by our home, or near our home, like I should say, and they had this. They were taking pictures, and they let us see, look through their camera and all that. And they had these colored lenses. Back then they had colored lens. So when you take a picture, you get something like this, right? You get the whole thing comes in a shade of color. Anytime I see something like that, it always reminds me of that. Look at this. And then you look at the rainbow in the back. Pretty. Look at this water. Oh, I miss being on the islands. Look at that. Oh, one of these days I'll go back and visit the islands. So that is cute, right? I got that. And then I also found these. This is the crafting paper kit. You get 24 sheets in this one. I think all together there's like 4 different designs. But I picked this one up. I passed on the other ones because they have that glossy finish. And I don't want the glossy finish. Not for any of the projects I have in mind. So I passed on that one. So these are all the colors you get in there. But let me show you. So you get, looks like 2 sheets of each. So you get that one. Look at that. Aren't they pretty? Ever since I saw someone haul these, I've been on the watch out. It's been on my list for a while now. I'm so happy I found them. Look at that. There's another one. There's that. There we go. So pretty. Well, thank you, Dollar Tree, for making me happy again. Look at that. Isn't that beautiful? Love them. So I picked up 3 of the paper packs. Yeah, I couldn't pass that up. I had to have it. So, and then I picked this sticker up because it has a parrot, a hummingbird, an eagle, and 2 parakeets. Aren't they cute? Now they're glittered and they're quite large, but I think this is still a perfect size for anything that's 5 by 8 or larger background. Or you could always frame them too, you know. Isn't that cute? And I only found 1. I wish they had more, but I'll check another store to see if I can pick up a couple more of these. They're so cute. I love them. And then the last item I picked up is this. And I had to share it with you. Now this I found in the party aisle. But guess what? Look. It's got confetti Halloween. And then these are 12-inch balloons. Let me see this. Let me cut this open. Now, I heard that there are a few harvests showing up at the stores. And it's true. My store actually had some of the harvest foliage. You know, the greenery parts. I passed on that. I'm not ready for it yet. But look. Can you tell inside? There's a jack-o'-lantern in there. Looks like a spider on this side. But look. If you don't want this color, I would just cut this open, take that stuff out, put it in a different color balloon. But this is what it'll look like. Look, it's got the white background, and then you'll get the confetti in there. But I'm quite happy with these. I'm glad I found these. I've never seen these at my store. So this was an absolutely happy find. It looks like the pumpkins or the jack-o'-lanterns are like metallic. So you can see a little better. It's got a bat in there. The jack-o'-lantern, let's see. Yeah, you get the jack-o'-lanterns, you get bats, you get spiders. I think that's about it. And then just little pieces of black and orange dots. But look, 5 balloons. So I picked up 4 packages. So some of it I'm going to use for myself, and then the rest I'm going to add to the trick-or-treater box, and I can pass them out to my trick-or-treaters. So around this time, well, actually all year long, I will pick up little pieces of party stuff for trick-or-treaters. I do participate in the Till Pumpkin program for children that have allergies. And I also buy them for the children that don't want candy on Halloween. Because there's a lot of kids that will say, no, I don't want candy. So then I just usually give them a surprise. But you know, the locals, kids in my area, they know I always have treats. So they'll like, can I have both? I'm like, sure, why not? So I'll give them a treat and plus the candy. So But look at this. Isn't that fantastic? It'll be fun to put out. I can even use them like as an ornament and hang it from the tree, right? Well, that'll be fun. I'll just have to put like maybe a rock in there so it hangs like an ornament. But isn't that neat? So yeah, you'll find these in the party section. Well, that is everything that I picked up at the Dollar Tree. These are some cute treasures. I do love Dollar Tree. Thank you, Dollar Tree. These are so cute. I love all the paper and my new cards. And I'm going to use these as journal cards in my projects, like, my journals. And I will be putting the mold to use very soon. Oh, yeah. Look at this. I can't believe it. These were only $1.25. Usually they were $9.99 or something elsewhere. My new washi, because I just don't have enough washi because look at this. I had to have another one. So, and then these are so adorable. Even if I don't use it for crafting projects, maybe I can put some glitter in there and put it on the shelf or something. But how cute are those? I love those. So adorable. Thank you for stopping by. This is Aurelia at Aurelia's Crafting Ideas, and I will see you next time.